G'day, welcome to Mt.Coramba apiculture. It's Tuesday the 24th of August 2024. Stunning day here in the Varroa Valley. Little bit of cloud but beautiful blue skies. Spring doesn't start in Australia till the 1st of September, but it's been spring here for a month. It's just stunning. So purpose of today's visit is it's almost 10 days since the last look I had in here, and just going to go back and do some usual spring management. The other reason is that last Sunday on the 18th of August I found a Varroa mite here, so I've been washing these pretty consistently for the last 6 weeks because I could see the heat map coming over us here in terms of detections, and I knew there were mites in the area. So looking, and I've finally found one mite in 300 bees out of 16 hives. So I'm pretty confident I've just caught the very start of this this infestation here. So I'm really pleased about that. I'm not happy about finding a mite here. It's preserved here for posterity. So what's the go-ahead plan? At this stage, nothing, just monitor and see what happens. So we've kind of got a threshold here. I think it's 6 mites in the cooler months and 9 mites or so. I can't remember exactly in the summer months, but I'm not letting mine get anywhere near that. So the plan is to monitor, and that's what we'll be doing today. We've got our IPM strategy in place, so screen bottom boards. Not that I think that's going to do much. We've got drone trapping, plans to do drone trapping in place. So I've got my half frames and also got lots of green frames up in honey supers getting drawn. So we can do our drone trapping strategies. And after that, I guess it comes down to some sort of chemical control, either organic or synthetic. And we'll talk about that if and when it happens. So yeah, disappointing, 2 years on, $100 million down the gurgler, and yeah, we're no further ahead really. So anyway, it is what it is, and we'll just have to make the best of it. I'm pleased that I'm well away. That this site where I am now at Coramba is 10 kilometres from where the original infested premises was when they dropped the red zone here. I think it was about, must have been about August 2022, I can't remember now. But yeah, so I know I'm 10 k's away from the poo fight that's down there on Bucker Road with all those blueberry farms, irresponsible beekeepers and unmanaged beehives. So I'm glad I'm away from there, and I think most of my reinfestation here will come from hives, feral hives in trees here, rather than intentional mismanagement, which will be going on down there. So I'm really grateful to the owners of this site for letting me back here, and that's where we are. So anyway, that's enough talk, and let's get in and have a look at these beehives and see how they look. Just down in this hive here, it's got 2 supers on it, both of which are empty. Something brewed in this hive. Let's just go through it and find this queen and do an alcohol wash. Just done the hive next door and it came up negative 2 Varroa mites. So this hive was last washed on the 7th of August and nothing was found. Let's go through and find our queen. There's a nice frame of pollen there. Got these bees set up nicely there. We're only a kilometre from the river here, so expectation there'll be a bit of clover coming in shortly. I can see it just coming through now, and I'm really hoping that we'll get a little nectar flow on clover soon. You can see drone pupae there, they're just starting to hatch. I did try and scratched some a little early, but it was a bit young, but that looks a bit older. So yeah, I noticed in some of my hives up at Mt.Coramba yesterday were doing some queen replacement, so super sieges, so they're clearly happy up there that there's enough drones to get going. These are seem to be a little bit behind for some reason. Lovely quiet bees. Once again, just looking for that queen. Really not interested in washing bees if I don't locate the queen. I just don't want to put her in a wash. There she is. I see her just there, poking around doing her own thing. So I'll grab her with my hair clip queen catcher. Just watch it till she walks up the side. She's in there now, nice and safe, and I can do what I please in here, and I know that she's not going to get injured or lost. There's a stunning frame of seal brood there. Beautiful. Let's have a look at this drone trapping frame, see how they're going. So that's where they're mostly at. They've drawn the foundation part, but reluctant to draw the open bit just yet, but they'll get there. So let's do an alcohol wash. Just set our wash bottle down there. And, well, I've got my tub and my third of a cup. I'll just set that there. Righto, let's get a third of a cup of bees. Bit hard doing this to a camera. Get some more off this one. That should be plenty. Always get nurse bees, that's where the Varroa are. So what I tend to do is bang them down in the corner, a third of a cup, and into the wash. The rest go back in. It's a pretty quick process, and there's no excuse for not doing it, it's just going through your hives. Let's get this back together now. There's clearly no sense that they're going to swarm or anything like that, but there's a few good nice frames of seal brood in there, so they're doing what they need to do. A few drone cells, looking optimistic. All we need is a nectar flow, which I'd be very grateful for. Let's release our queen. There she goes. Screwed her down. I'm just in the process of moving these plastic covers up off the queen excluder and just up above that second super. I don't want to restrict them too much in that brood box at the moment. Box on, lid on. We've got our wash going. I'll make these wash bottles. If you want to buy one, support me. There's a link below in the notes. Haven't sold one for a while. Everyone must either have one or mites aren't an issue. There are other brands, of course, so maybe they're buying them. So just a bit of a 15-second swirl in there. Turn it upside down. See what comes out the bottom. Still a bit of crapola in there from the last wash. A few bee stings and bits of pollen. Can't see anything there. I'll have to walk out in the light to have a good look anyway. Another 15 or so second swirl. Can't see an obvious mite in there. Leave another 15 second swirl and just walk out in the sun and have a look. Plus I'm as blind as a bat. So I've just walked out in the sun and had a look. That's given it a few more washes. That's good. That's negative. So yeah, that's good news. 2 hives washed and 2 negatives. So that's what we want. It won't stay that way. Just put some fresh metho in that and keep going. So we're down in the bottom of this next hive. Quite a strong hive actually. I just checked the notes. I think this was done in, this was alcohol wash in July, so it's well and truly overdue. It's probably just because I haven't stumbled across the queen in that time or haven't been into the brood box. So let's go and find her and do a wash. Nice solid frame of worker brood there. Scattering of pollen through it. And they look great. There's the queen there. Love getting her on the first frame. Always a success. She's doing the flick around from side to side on me. And there she's there, a beautiful red terry brown queen. Stunning. Righto, let's not muck around here. We'll get in and just have a quick look at this brood, do alcohol wash and leave them alone. So there's a full frame of sealed brood. They look good. Notes, the last inspection is they were festooning in this drone trapping frame, so they were looking to make drone comb in there. See what they look like today. So that would have been, 10 days ago. Beautiful frame of brood there. Solid brood pattern, really healthy. There's that drone trapping frame. You see what I mean by festooning, but yeah, still haven't done anything. That's okay, they'll do it when they're ready. I mean, that's the problem with relying on drone trapping. You need those drawn combs, and even if you have got them, they need to be laying drone brood. So you can have all the drone combs in the world, but if the queen's not laying drone, so the conditions aren't there to do it, then it ain't going to work. On the other hand, you haven't got that sort of double capacity to for Varroa to replicate as well. So it's not, if you haven't got drone brood, you probably haven't got the populations expanding through there as well. So let's get some bees. Where's my wash bottle? Change the camera angle there a little bit so you can see what's going on. So I want, you know, gold standard would be bees off a couple of frames, and always off the brood frames. Just let those field bees fly off, and you're left with nurse bees where the Varroa will be. So there's a good mix. Just let them fly off. Put those frames back in. There's our wash bottle. Let's get our bees. So just let it shake them down in the corner. There's their half a cup or 300 into the wash. Get on there. So that's right to go. Get all the nurse bees back in. That's done with. Let's get this hive back together. So they're doing well. All we need is a little nectar flow to get things pumping. Hopefully that'll come any day now. Last frame back in gently. See those bees clustering around that queen. Still in there. She's gone. She's now anyway. Right, let's get this put back together. So I'm leaving the plastic out, bringing it up, putting it above that first super. You can also see I put a box of green comb on here just to try and get it drawn in a bit of a nectar flow. So you can see there's a few there that I've tried earlier and they just gave up, but yeah, hopefully they will fill up soon. Alright, they're done. Lid on. Go and do our alcohol wash and record the results. So we're back down another brood box here. That last wash was negative, so it's good, and in the meantime I've done a few more and they're all still negative, so it's good news. If you're observant, you've noticed it's gone from bright sun to shade. I'm in the fire brigade here and I just had to go and deal with a minor issue. That's all done. Went home and had some lunch and patted the dog, and here I am back again. So let's get through and find a queen in here. Bit touchy, these bees, they need to be requeened. My sticky there ready to go deeper into the brood box when needed. Nothing there. Don't expect to find her there. Let's keep going in. Note that this hive hasn't been washed since May, so, and there's our queen. Nice to find her quickly. She's walking around here. Just head her back that way and grab her. So once again she's safely in her little hair clip queen catcher. Let's set up to do a wash. I just coming out and having a snip at you, these bees, all the time. They're not the worst I've ever looked at, but they're just a pain to work. I've got one sting on the finger. Righto, let's get 2 frames of worker bees and shake them off. Bit hard to see in the dark. The queen was in there, she's probably laying, but go a bit further in. Here's our drone trapping frame. And once again, still reluctant to draw that empty space just yet. We will get there. So we'll be into brood here. Beautiful brood pattern there. Be a shame to knock her on the head, but anyway. There's one shake. Get one more. Yeah. Once again, nice brood pattern. Plenty of bees. So I'll just let those field bees fly off. Bees, knock them into the corner. About 300. Job done. They're not happy with that. So yeah, make another note that she's to be replaced. Come on. There she goes. Right, let's get this back together. Never miss an opportunity to grab you. Right, let's get this hive back together. So I'm back in the honey shed a couple of hours later. I got through 12 of those 16 hives and I washed 8 of them, and including the one that I found one mite in on the 8th, I think it was the 8th of August, which was 9 days ago. So yeah, nothing there. However, I had a drone trapping frame in the hive that I found one mite in, and I've got this patch of brood out of it. So I'm thinking maybe it's no coincidence, and I'm just wondering what's under this cap drone brood. So the plan is to uncap every one of these and pull the larvae out and just have a look at it, and just see if there are mites in this drone larvae and pupae. So some of this is hatching, so there may be live drones there, and I'll throw them in the wash bottle and wash them. But yeah, we're just interested to see if there are any mites under the cappings in this. They're a bit young to get out, but it's not going to work. So yeah, it just goes to show that, you know, in the early stages, it's can be hard to find mites, and yeah, you really need to be persistent and be washing your bees regularly. So I could easily have said, you know, a week ago, oh, there's nothing. Didn't find that one mite. I go, there's nothing in these hives. I won't do it again for another month, you know. But then I could have come back in a month and found that with a heap of drone brood and maybe some reinfestation, that I could have ended up with a problem. So I advise people just to not stick your head in the sand and monitor your bees on a regular basis, and get in and get under those queen excluders and wash your bees. So look, I'm not going to bore you with this process. I'll go through and I'll do both sides and come back with the results and see if there's anything in these cap drone brood. So I've been through one side of this comb and pulled out as many larvae, or I guess they're pupae now, but very young pupae, and I haven't found a single mite, so that's good. Not sure if they're just too young or what, but yeah, there's nothing. I've got a bit of competition outside. My guinea fowl are just settling in for the night. So anyway, that's what we're up to. Nothing in the other side, pretty much nothing in this side. Yeah, so that's where we're at. 9 days on from finding that mite. Quite a few hives washed there again today, including the one that I found the mite in last week, and yeah, no mites found. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased that I found that mite, and I think I've got that infestation pretty early, and it'll give me a bit of time to make some decisions there about what I'm going to do. So yeah. All right, good luck with your bees. If you're in an area in New South Wales that's hasn't got mites yet, but will have, wash, and do your washes regularly and keep on top of it. Don't be that person that looks in the beehives one day and finds 100 mites in the wash and you're wondering what happened. So, all right, there you go.